Hey Grandpa, can you drop me off at school?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. And in today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to become a massive Geometry Dash YouTuber. Now, this video is going to be more of the guide, so it can get boring depending what you call boring. But if you really want to know how to get some good YouTube strategies, then you're in for a treat. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and hit the bell so you get notified whenever I stream or upload. And yeah, make sure also follow my socials. Let's get into this.
No time for fake friends. Too many people be calling my phone, but I never be picking it up. Got everyone that I need in my circle, I never be going and switching it up.
Okay, so there are many ways to become big off the Geometry Dash, whether it be becoming a really good player, making original content, or even clickbaiting to the max, honestly. But the third strategy I'll be teaching you guys today is how to get big off of being a Geometry Dash player. The first way is to verify a well-known level or something very unique. You want to verify it, make sure it's a demon or it has something really unique about a level, you know what I mean? If the level is known to something like Bloodlust or something, if you're verifying something like Bloodlust, it's obviously it's gonna get a ton of views. Because, you know, people want to see you beat it, especially if you're streaming it. Because nobody has uploaded it before, and they want to see, you know, like, there's no supply, and there's a lot of demand. You're the first person to beat that. You know what's going to happen? People are going to see that video, and they're going to click on it, because there's no other video like it. So that's why people are going to click on it. Also, when you're streaming, it's also very important, because people want to see you beat it live. Especially by putting a live chat in your video can get people to stay watching the stream because, you know, some people just want to be in YouTube videos. But that's a way to do it. Another way to being a Geometry Dash player is to beat unique and cool levels. Also being the first to be a low, as I said earlier, or verifying it. If you upload some unique lows, you can get tons of views since people will be interested in a low. Look at some YouTubers such as Nexus as Partition. They aren't the best of players, but since they really take some interesting lows and put it inside the thumbnail, it can get people to click on their video. Like, I'll show some pictures on the screen right now of their thumbnails. Like, it's not like any famous levels. They just take really unknown levels, right? And it has something unique about it. They know that if they post this, they're gonna get tons of views. That's what they do. Also, being the first person to beat a low can also draw lots of attention since there's no supply and a lot of demand. Causes the consumer to watch it so they can see the whole level. Now, I will explain some simple stuff since, you know, I want to get right to the point. So it may seem complex to some of you guys, but this is just really simple. You can search up a bunch of videos more in depth in certain topics. I'm just going to go to the topics in the main parts. You want to make sure you also have the right title and thumbnail. That is very important. If you have an eye-catching thumbnail that will bring you into the video, it's going to give you a higher click rate, which is very good for monetization on YouTube as well. Red is the color that attracts the eye the most. But unless you want to clickbait extremely, you can add the red arrow. But, you know, I don't really recommend it because, you know, it's kind of overrated and people are going to call you out on it. But the title is also important. Depending on the type of content you want to give the title, some styles such as pointing out something in the title or they're exaggerating it. Let's say you just beat a demon and has a boss fight. You want to over exaggerate the boss fight. It's not too bad to like mislead it, but it's gonna cause the person to click on it more rather than they just see, oh, this demon name they complete. Nobody's really gonna click on that unless you're a thirst victor. So you want to get a reason for somebody to click on the video. If you're the thirst victor, you could also put thirst victor in the title to draw attention to the video because it also gives, you know, another reason why someone should click on it. Also, if you just completed demon, you need to think to yourself, would I watch this video? It's just like any other demon video. Say someone beats an extreme demon. Why would I want to watch another bloodbath completion video if I already seen like 200 of these, you know what I mean? That's why it's very important to do these kinds of things. Tags are also very important for your videos. You want to make sure you're getting the right tags. Say, for instance, you beat a demon low. You would want to add tags such as the level's name and Geometry Dash tags. Certain keywords are easier to rank than others, so I recommend using TubeBuddy or vidIQ to give you some good tags. Also, ask yourself questions about what's in the low. Is there a boss fight? If so, add a bunch of Geometry Dash boss fight tags like GD boss fight, Geometry Dash boss fight low, stuff like that, to make sure it gets on the top of search results. Because if it's up there, most people would click the first few results. They're not going to be scrolling down. So it's very important to get at least in the top 3. Making your thumbnail want to draw attention is also very important. I learned this through taking a design course at school, because I do a bunch of design at school. It's very important. If you have your thumbnail has certain stuff such as anime zooms, it draws it into the thumbnail. I'll put some thumbnails that I made on screen that I used an anime zoom. It draws you into it. Basically what it does is it draws your eyes by pulling you in, and it could also trick the eye to pulling you in, making you want to click on it, and it can get you a lot of extra views. Now, off to entertainment. If you're an entertainer and you're trying to make content with Geometry Dash, then there's tons of opportunity. Not as much as other games, but there is still a lot of opportunity compared to other games. If you could create a Geometry Dash series, commentary videos, and tons of other Fury videos like what C did back then, that's going to do good for you. The same rules follow as I said earlier, since the thumbnail and title are mainly cause people to click on the video, not you, unless they are old and watch your channel out there. If it's a new person, going through their feed, they're not going to click it. They're like, oh, this person's name looks cool. Well, that's rare, but they're mainly just going to click because they see the thumbnail. So yeah, it's very important. If you're looking to grow subscribers and get active ones, as then being an entertainer, that's the best way to do it. Being an entertainer is the best way to grow subscribers, and active ones at least. Make sure to let people know to subscribe to you with notifications on, so they don't forget to click it before clicking off of the video. It may not work for most people, but it will do the job over time if they continue to watch your videos. Not everyone subscribes on the first video they see. It may take a few. Video quality also does have a lot to do with people if they want to keep watching your content. An example is Quackity. If you ever seen Quackity, he has awesome edits in his video. Looks like it takes tons of the work, all those kinds of videos. That's what's going to keep you an active and loyal fan base, because they want to respect you for what you're doing. Also ask yourself, is this video funny? Does this video flow very well and keep you watching without clicking off? And does this video have lots of edits showing that you care about the people watching? People will respect you for that, and they will come to continue watching your channel. Original content is a big deal inside of what you're doing as well. When you create original content, it takes a very creative person and a lot of research to do so. When I try to come up with my original ideas, I usually look at Google Trends after I come up with my ideas, or even before. Say I wanted to do a video on Photoshop. I would go to Google Trends and search up the keyword Photoshop. I will then analyze how the keyword is doing. If the keyword is growing, I will go through it. But if the keyword is growing way too rapid, I will stay away from it. Or if it's even very low, I will not go through it. So it is, you don't want to go through completely competitive keywords unless you're really massive. If you're just starting off, you don't want to go through something too big, but you want to go through something that at least is growing. Research is also very important to original content creators, and it could get you many videos to blow up. Some strategies I use are advertising. Advertising does a lot and pulls in around 1,000 to 5,000 monthly views for me. They're just advertising on Discord advertising servers. There's also websites you can post on to get your video out there. I don't really know any, and I don't really use any, but you can easily search up some advertising websites that you can do so. Paid promotion also works out. I also try to go with the videos that people do, but not as often as most any generic Geometry Dash video. If you check out my videos, you'll see what I mean. Like, I have a few videos that are Geometry Dash related. So I basically take some video ideas from through inspirations from some other YouTubers, and I basically involve it with Geometry Dash, if you know what I mean there. I also stream, which is another massive way to grow your channel. If you have a microphone and you know how to entertain people in a positive environment, that it's very good and will keep your viewers watching through an extended period of time as well. If you interact with them, it will keep them watching as well if you also need help with watch time. Even if you're naturally funny, you can get yourself a few couple of extra loyal fans. Going from your first 0 to 100 is a lot harder than your first 100 to 1000, and so forth. Try and also get your friends to pitch in and help, because that can also get your channel started, and it's a very good way to lead your channel to blow off. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. There's a few other ways also you could use to get your video out there, but you can always search up some videos online. Daryl Eves and vidIQ have very good, great examples. Go check out their channels. They'll be on side of the screen right now. But yeah, make sure to follow my social medias and let me know what you thought of the video. If this video works out for you in the future, let me know inside the comments when you return. And yeah, see you guys, and keep it 100.
Okay, what's your name? You a friend of me.